And welcome back to the channel with your friend Cliff. Thought I'd look at the old beastly box here, the Xbox. Picked about 10 games. No particular order why I picked them. Just 10 games I like playing. I might make this like a part series. I don't know. Like a sequel, 2-part, 3-part down the road. Who knows? I don't know. But anyways, we'll look at 10 games that I like right now, starting with The Simpsons. This is Simpsons Hit and Run, a 2003 action-adventure game developed by Radical Entertainment and published by Vivendi Universal Games. They've been popping up in a lot of my videos lately, Vivendi. I've been sharing a lot of their games. I don't know, I guess I know what I like. But this game follows the Simpsons family and their friend Apu as they witness many strange incidents that occur in Springfield. Security cameras, mysterious vans, crop circles, and a new and improved flavor of the popular soft drink Buzz Cola that causes insanity. All right. Yeah, this is pretty fun. This is just kind of you hop in your vehicle, you go on the quest per the vehicle. I do like some of the free roam stuff here where you get some coins. Coins, of course, let you build up quite the wardrobe per character. You can buy vehicles, unlock vehicles. Yeah, this is a fun game. Kind of like a GTA, like a family-friendly GTA. Because you can take other vehicles too if you want. And I think it looks amazing, but man, oh man, would I love a remaster.
Whoa, wicked! You're all mine. Oh, this is too cool for school.
Yeah, that was awesome. Score!
If you don't complete this too, I think around after 3 or 4 tries, the game will give you the option to just skip. So you can just go on to the next mission if you can't complete it, so I don't know. Here's Burnout Revenge. I know a lot of people like Burnout 3, but settle down, settle down. I like this one a lot. I do love Burnout 3 as well, but this is from 2005, a racing game, developed by Criterion Games and published by Electronic Arts. This is also available for the PlayStation 2 and then later for the Xbox 360. You'll compete in a range of racing games typed with different aims there. It'll take place within rush hour traffic, which will include some circuit racing, road rage. That's where players cause as many rivals to crash as possible within a time limit, or until the player's car is completely wrecked. You've got Burning Lap, which is a single lap, single racer time attack mode. Eliminator, a circuit race where every 30 seconds the last place racer's car is detonated, and the race continues until there's only one racer left. And then there's Crash, where the player is placed at a junction with the aim of accumulating as many crash dollars as possible. Yeah, man, dude, I love this game though. The music's incredible. This is one of, I believe, 25 games that displayed up to 720p, if I remember correctly. So it looks amazing. But the 360 one obviously probably looks a lot better. I don't have it because actually this one does it for me. This one's good enough. But yeah, I love the music. I might get a copyright strike from, I don't know if I talked over the music enough, but I don't really care. This is a channel that won't make any money, and I don't do it for money. This is just a hobby, so. Yeah, man. All right, here we go with The Incredible Hulk. Ultimate Destruction is from 2005, action-adventure video game developed by Radical Entertainment, and guess who? Published by Vivendi, Vivendi Universal Games. This is also for the GameCube and PlayStation 2 as well. This is based on the Marvel comic superhero, the Hulk. Showcases an open world with destructible environments. The story follows the Hulk as he subconsciously influenced by his human alter ego, Bruce Banner, and his psychotherapist, Leonard Samson, into assembling a device that will mend Banner's psyche and prevent the emergence of a darker personality. Aside from advancing the game's story, the player can also engage in side missions, purchase new abilities for our friend here, the Hulk, to use later on. Yeah, I was just playing a game like this recently called Prototype. Prototype is on the 360. Put it actually in my first video, I think, on the channel. And it's similar style though, you know, just launching cross buildings, speed, power, destruction, and yeah, the side missions are pretty cool as well. This is a must-get, man. If you're a fan of the Hulk and you just love mindless violence, you could take like a car, you can like rip it apart and like make gloves for the Hulk. Like his 2 car halves or a glove. I think that's funny. Take us to the next game, Hulk. Which is Psychonauts, 2005 platform game developed by Double Fine Productions, published by Majesco Entertainment for Microsoft Windows, the Xbox here, and PlayStation 2. Set in a retro-futuristic version of the 1980s, Psychonauts follows Rasputin, or Raz, a young boy gifted with psychic abilities who runs away from a circus to try to sneak into a summer camp for those with similar powers to become a psychonaut, a spy with psychic abilities. He finds that there is a sinister plot occurring at the camp that only he can stop. You will explore strange and imaginative minds of various characters that Raz encounters as a psychonaut, and as an in-training psych cadet, help them overcome their fears of memories of their past, to gain their help and progress in the game. Raz gains use of several psychic abilities during the game that are used for both attacking foes and solving puzzles. Yeah, this is another great looking game on the Xbox. I mean, the Xbox was basically a PC, so when it came out, I find it to be a PC. This one was re-released. I believe this one was a remaster for the Xbox One. I also didn't get that one because, again, I think this one looks amazing, so I'm good. Alright, here's Flat Out, one of my favorite racing series. Flat Out from 2004 here, a racing video game developed by Finnish developer Bugbear Entertainment and published by Empire Interactive. Gameplay in Flat Out places emphasis on demolition derby style races, features a sophisticated physics engine, 16 different cars are included, and each with 5 different skins. Yeah, I don't remember how many tracks are actually in this. But yeah, I love the fact that you can ram into something fairly hard enough, and your guy will fly out of the windshield. And the harder you hit something, the more destructive you hit something, the further your body is gonna go. So that's pretty funny when that happens. But for the most part, it's a pretty decent racer. I will include there is a part in the game too, where the goal is to launch your guy as far as you can, which I'll show you right here. Took me a few tries to remember the controls, because I'm like, dude, how do I eject this guy? But you got to hit the B button at the right time. Right about now, and go, oh my god. Jeez. Yeah, so if you're into that, you can do that for hours on end. Alright, Jet Set Radio Future, a 2002 action game developed by Smilebit, published by Sega for the Xbox. This is a sequel to the Dreamcast game Jet Set Radio, which some of you should be familiar. It came out in 2000. This features refined gameplay mechanics, updated graphics, larger open-world environments, new characters, an altered plot, a new soundtrack, and multiplayer gameplay that's set in futuristic Tokyo, where you'll find a group of teenage skaters, the GGs, I guess for a good game, I don't know. They vie with rival gangs for control of the streets. The Rakaku Group, a mega corporation, has taken over the city, oppressing freedom, forcing gangs to surrender their territory using the corrupt police force. So yeah, gang turf war with spray paint and rollerblades with amazing music. That pretty much sums it up. And avoid the cops. What more could you ask for? One of my favorites. I love all the versions of this series that's out. A must get. If you haven't played either, there's Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. That's out on the newer platforms, which is kind of an homage to the Jet Set series. But I enjoy the Jet Set ones more. Alright, here is Otogi, Myth of Demons, a 2002 action role-playing game developed by From Software and published by Sega. Otogi follows former executioner Rikoya Minamoto as he attempts to purge the demons that have overrun Japan and restore the Great Seal that kept them at bay. This game would actually go on to spawn a sequel in 2003. Otogi 2, I don't remember the rest of the title. Just know there's a sequel. Yeah, very tight controls. Wonderful graphics, a Sega gem. Xbox was a Dreamcast reborn. Lots of Sega titles. Go, Togi, go! Alright, here's Cell Damage. 2001 vehicular combat video game developed by Pseudo Interactive, published by Electronic Arts. In the game, Cell Damage here is a popular animated Demolition Derby series that airs weekly on the fictional network Toon TV. Characters in Cell Damage are a select few of cartoon characters who battle every week to achieve fame and glory. Characters use their own vehicles and battle using a variety of deadly weapons because the characters in Cell Damage are cartoons. They cannot be killed, and they can continuously come back to fight again. So, I chose the hovercraft, man. It reminded me of the G.I. Joe one. The G.I. Joe hovercraft. I think it's called the Whale, which was an acronym. I don't know what it meant. Yeah, this is a really fun game. I'm a big fan of cel-shaded games. I think one of the next videos I'll do down the line here will probably just be cel-shaded, my favorite cel-shaded games, but I don't know. I never know what I'm doing. I don't know what next week's video is either, so don't ask. You viewers at home.
Happens to me all the time.
I am not a wimp. Ah! Oh, pretty!
Dang, I was just starting to do good too. Alright, here is Futurama, a 2003 3D platform video game based on the science fiction animated series of the same name. It was developed by Unique Development Studios and published by Vivendi Universal Games. The cutscenes of the game actually are presented as an entire lost episode on the Futurama of the DVD, The Beast with a Billion Backs. Recurring antagonist Mom buys Planet Express from Professor Farnsworth because it had been losing money for years due to mismanagement. For cynical reasons, she buys it, and a team of Fry, Bender, Leela, and Zoidberg must thwart her evil plot to take over the universe. Ah, that old chestnut. Yeah, I think it's cool. If you ever played Batman, the animated series on Sega CD, the cutscenes for that is also considered a lost episode for that cartoon, but they never put it together on a DVD like Futurama did. So I think it's pretty cool. Cool little tidbit there. This game's pretty fun. I had to start from the beginning though. I just beat it like I think a month ago. I finally finished it. So I'm just kind of showing you the nuances of the beginning of the game. Just searching, walking around. But eventually you'll get like lasers, weapons, stuff like that. 'Tis a good time indeed, my friends. And with that takes us to the end. I did 9 games, I guess. I didn't do 10. Thought I did 10. But oh well. I thank you all as always for watching. And we'll see you on the next vid.